Good morning. Hope you're well. Here I am again. I think it's 6:45 a.m. out on one of my morning walks, doing a video or two. Today I'm going to talk about courage and vulnerability, and how it takes courage to be vulnerable. I've been saying for the past few years, one of my mantras is, vulnerability is a superpower. And the reason why I've been saying that is because, in the mainstream, especially for us as men, vulnerability is viewed as just walking down some steps, better check where I'm going. Vulnerability is viewed as a weakness. Being vulnerable isn't associated with courage or strength or masculinity. Apart from, or one of the exceptions to that is, men will cry, when their sports team wins, they'll cry when it loses. They'll show their emotions when, if it's football, they've, won the FA Cup or have lost the World Cup, something like that. And we accept that as a society, not just talking about men. As a society, we accept that it's okay under those circumstances. But pretty much outside of that, we don't accept vulnerability. So that's my challenge to all of us, but to us, men and boys in particular. It takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes courage to accept shame. It takes courage to grieve and to accept that, something has broken our heart, something has upset us, or someone even, or a situation has made us, has brought something up in us, and we're feeling a particular way that is not comfortable. But the thing to that, and the challenge to that, for those that may not be so sure, is when you look at all the research, and when you look at people like Brene Brown and the research that has been done, and even when her research was challenged in respect of men over 10 years and more, everything in situations where people were courageous is because they were vulnerable. And when there was a situation of grief, they allowed themselves to be vulnerable. And so my challenge is this: let's question the norms of society. Let's question the things that we're expected to, or the behaviors that we're expected to have. And why we're expected to have, especially as men, especially around masculinity and boyhood. Let's change that narrative. Let's recognize the fact that anyone that was courageous was vulnerable. That's a fact. It's really as simple as that. In order for them to be courageous. So, as always, enjoy your day. I'm going to sign off. Bless up and one love. Peace.